Hi, Beady friends. It is Sunday and it's time for a bonus live sale today. Although today, right this second, it's just the preview for the bonus live sale. Our actual live sale, actually, let me go put that website up. Our actual live sale happens today. It is Sunday, December 1st, which completely freaks me out. Anybody else freaked out about it being December 1st? Although I will say that last night, I don't know, it was late. It was like maybe 9, somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock last night. And I needed to take some boxes out to my trunk so that I could bring them into the office today. And I went outside and a bunch of my neighbors have started putting up their Christmas lights. And it has finally gotten cold in my region. It wasn't cold at all for the longest time. It's only been like the last week that we finally got some real cold weather. And so the combination of the cold and the Christmas lights and it being nighttime and that I had a day off work and everything, I finally started feeling the holiday spirit. It's the first time this year because it just doesn't seem like we're headed towards Thanksgiving and Christmas when it's, 75, 80 degrees outside. But I'm finally there. Thank goodness. Yeah, we actually had a chance of a light frost last night. I don't think that it actually happened, but we're getting there. Anyway, back to live sale. So we're going to be live right over here at jwdlive.com. That starts at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Pacific. I've got oodles and oodles of stuff listed for you guys today. I'm going to have Labradorite. I'm going to have some Swarovski. I'm going to have some, this is a random one. I'm going to actually have some O beads. I found a box of O beads that I bought when I was in the Czech Republic almost like 2 years ago. And so the first two colors are going to come up on today's live. One of them is one that, as far as I'm aware, is not available in the US. But the first one is going to be these Crystal AB, which they're very gorgeous. And then this one is actually crystal with slipperet. And so you can see here that the slipperet gives you all sorts of these beautiful kind of purpley magenta type colors. And then you get like the crystal copper on the back side, but it's almost like an opaly crystal copper. Absolutely adore those. So those are going to be on today's live sale. I've got a lot of check glass in today's sale, including some of the new styles that I've shown you guys recently. And then of course I've got gemstone stuff like crazy. I pulled out some really good turquoise, you guys, like some splurge strands. I did put one of the strands back for myself because I couldn't resist. It was just pristine quality and it's US mined. So, double whammy there. Let's see here. Yes, OBs are great for finishing the ends of, like, if you do like peyote tubes or something. They're great for bead embroidery. They are great just kind of fillers if you're doing bead weaving and maybe you've got a little bit too much thread showing in a spot. You might be able to pop an O bead in there because it's only 1 millimeter wide. And so sometimes you can pop that in and give some interesting dimension to that. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Barbara and Kateri and Sherry's here and Laura and Zakaya. Let's see, Teresa's here. Yay, exactly. It's Sun Yay Day. I love it. Okay, so let me get to the preview because I'm doing this preview a little bit later than usual, and I do still have some Preciosa pearls over here on my desk that I want to add. I've got them in 4 millimeter and in 6 millimeter size. They're kind of an off-white color. Let's see here. Grab this. There we go. So it's somewhere between a cream and a white. It's kind of like it's a creamy white. Anyway, 4 millimeter and 6 millimeter of those Preciosa pearls. So like I said, that's something I still want to add to the sale today. So I don't even know where to start because I did get a little extra excited and pulled out a ton of stuff to show you guys. Let me show you these. This is something that I had actually had on, I'm going to say over a year ago, like we've been doing these live sales for like, I don't know, like 19 months or something like that now. And this was fairly early on. I had these great feather beads. I mean, aren't they so beautiful? And this particular colorway is an amethyst, and then it's got the pink wash on it. So it's kind of a pinky purpley kind of thing. And I was thinking about using these in dangle earrings, like using that same technique that Danielle just did for the leaf earrings. You could totally do that and have a dangle earring with feathers, which I plan on doing with those. So I've got it in that color. And then this is kind of a slightly, it's crystal with AB, but it is also has, actually, you know what, I take it back. It's actually what this is, a silver rainbow, because what I'm trying to get at is it has a slightly gray or blue undertone to it. And the crystal rainbow does that. So I actually may have to go back and change the description on that, because I just clicked into my head that that's what was going on with that. All right, so that's those check things that I showed, that was going to show you. These I've been holding on to, and I was kind of thinking I was going to save them for spring, but I can't save them any longer. They're just too pretty. Look at these 12 millimeter Hawaiian flower beads, and they have got slipperit on the inside here. And so there's all sorts of different colors on the insides. And then they've also put a B coating on top of it. So if you're not getting the slipperit purpley color, then you're getting the beautiful AB color on the inside there. So those guys are going to be in today's sale. I got a restock on these, and I've taken care of everybody who was on the wait list for them. And I have enough to show them again. This is that new dogwood leaf bead, which I just adore the shape of these. And this one is white with AB coating on it, and it's full AB coating. So you're getting that AB flash on both sides. This colorway is just delicious. And then I also have this colorway today. So it's white travertine and then with the green wash on it. And this is so gorgeous. And look what I have also in today's show. I have got some aquamarine in 6 millimeter Art Deco. And look how good these guys would work together. Just gorgeous. I would totally put these as a centerpiece on one of these necklaces, or you could do a bracelet and have some of them off to the side. And as a matter of fact, I have some eye candy for using these. Look at this cool bracelet. This bracelet is by Humble Beads. You guys probably know Heather Powers, and I love her use of these leaf beads right there. And then this one, I have not, I want to see how I can possibly do this, maybe with bead weaving. This particular sample is done with wire. Also would be totally cool with wire, but look at that. Do you just not die? And that's one strand. I did count how many of those leaves were in there, and it is 15, which is one strand of those guys. So I really want to play with that and see if I can make that happen. That is by a woman named Ann Cagle. So she has just done a fantastic job using those. Barbara's asking, can you still order from the live replay? Absolutely. Everything that was on the Friday live sale is on the website right now on jwdlive.com. Everything that we've got left is showing. And then, of course, everything from previous live sales is also right there on jwdlive.com. So anything that we've got additional quantity of. Many of these things sell out during the live, right? But I've been doing a lot better at having larger quantities and having things available after the live sale happens itself. So you can always order those. And yes, Zakaya, that's exactly what I was thinking about with those feathers, is that they definitely look like labradorite. We have the same brain on that one. This is a really gorgeous 5x7 millimeter drop mix, and there are 3 different colors in this mixture, and they're just so beautiful. I might have gone a little bit crazy on ordering strands of these because I just thought that they were fantastic. This would actually be another thing that would be really cool in those dangle earrings that Danielle did with the leaves. Just saying. Now I'm going to have to put a strand of those aside for myself and make some. Let me pop over into Gemstone World. Look at the gorgeous blue topaz faceted rounds. These are 4mm faceted rounds. They are just stunning. Man, that was so work with what I have on today. I had gotten a request for laser etched beads on Friday, and so I have put quite a few in today's sale. Some of them are ones that we showed kind of in the spring and that I'm going to show again. And then I do have new ones, and this happens to be one of the really interesting new ones. This is actually, the bead itself is a spiral. It's an asymmetrical spiral, so you can see where it actually has, where the spiral ends there. And then it's got the laser etched kind of checkerboard on it. And honestly, the spiral looks like a flower at first glance. I had to look at it really closely to see that it was a spiral. So to me, this looks like laser etched flowers in this beautiful peridot with the AB laser etching on them. That is a really unusual one. I've never seen that style of bead laser etched before. As a matter of fact, I've never seen that style of bead specifically. So it's a double. I've never seen it before. I did get some new check buttons in for today, and here are a couple of them. These are new production using the older molds. This collarette button has always been one of our favorites, and this is a gorgeous blue purple shift kind of version. Man, again, works so good with what I have on today. And then this one would also work fantastic. This is the Star Flower, and it is crystal underneath with volcano on it. And then it's got the green wash over the top, so you're getting all of those gorgeous tones in it. Both of those have metal shanks on the backs. In Swarovski world, I've got some of these little itty bitty Rivoli pendants. They're 8mm. And so a Rivoli pendant is shaped just like a Rivoli. So it's got the cone on both sides. And this is in Siam, Siam AB on these. Don't see those very often, but I was, when I was up in the attic in Dallas searching for wonderful Swarovski, I found those and I was like, oh yeah, my ladies need those. And then it's the return of the 5601 Swarovski cubes. This time, both of the styles that I have in today are the 8mm size. They do come with those bonus spacers as usual. And this is Violet ABB. So they do have that extra AB side. If it just was Violet AB, then the AB coating would be on two sides of the cube. But because this has the extra B on it, it actually has the AB coating on three sides of the cube. And yes, it makes a difference in how much flash you get. There's that one. And then also, this is also an ABB. And these are the 8mm in Pod Parasha, which is a discontinued color. So you can't even get these anymore. Cannot get them made. So got both of those in today. There's going to be some other Swarovski. I'm trying to remember what I put in. I honestly don't even remember at this point because some of it I did several days ago. I also have an assortment of 3x5mm millimeter rondelles. We've got the light cyan, we've got a cobalt, we've got jet. You never see jet, rondelles like that, faceted rondelles. And then this beautiful emerald. So some very primary colors is what I would say on those. This is a very interesting chip bead. Look at that. This is actually imitation chrome diopside. So it looks like chrome diopside, but when I look at it very closely, the structure inside is not what chrome diopside is. So it has been dyed to imitate it, but it does a really good job of imitating it. Like, unless you're using one of these little loops and looking at it with, I don't know, what is that, 10, 20 I think it's a 20x magnification, you're not going to be able to tell. So gorgeous, gorgeous green there, deep green. I have got, where's the top of this bundle? There it is. 6 millimeter faceted, stunning Hessonite garnet. Hessonite garnet is that red orange version. And so you're getting both of those tones in here. Oh, I didn't put a strand back of this back for myself, and I really am questioning my judgment on that. You know, garnet is my birthstone, because garnet is a January birthstone, and that is, my birthday is in January. I'm just saying. Oh man, look at this gorgeous chrysocolla. If I recall correctly, I don't have the scan form right here, but I believe this is a 10 millimeter in size, and look at all the beautiful color in this. This is such a gorgeous fall winter kind of palette, I think. And then I did bring out one of the two turquoise splurge strands. Oh my God. This is the one that I put back for myself because I just had to. This is Kingman turquoise in a smooth rondelle. They are about 4 by 2 millimeters in size. And look at how well they are sorted. Like usually when you are seeing a rondelle like this, a smooth rondelle, the size, the width of each individual one is going to be wildly different. And frequently it's more like a he sheet where it's got a flat cut on the sides. These have been rounded. And then look at how impressive the uniformity of these are, and look at the gorgeous, gorgeous color. Oh, I really wanted to put several strands back for myself, but I did resist. This is just one of those things you just don't see that often anymore. That incredible, gorgeous quality of the color. You're getting both of the blue and the green tones in there. Just stunning. And like I said, Kingman, it's a US turquoise, which is even better. All right, well, that's everything that I have pulled out to show you so far for the preview. I do want to get back to listing because, like I said, I want to get those Preciosa pearls on today's show. Lots of good things. Mama June is here. Poppy is here, of course, because wherever Mama June is, Poppy has to be. And I will see you very soon. Right? Oh, Cherie, do not feel sorry for me. I promise. Don't feel sorry for me. If I really want it, really, really want it, most of the time I'll put it back for myself. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time I do. And honey, I've been collecting beads for 20 years now. 22 years, 23 years? Wait a minute, what year did I discover them in? My back surgery was in 2001, so it's been 23 years. So I have quite a collection. And I was actually thinking over the weekend, I was thinking about how I store my beads. And I generally store my beads, like I have some gemstone drawers, but everything's just mixed up in the gemstone drawers. And then right now, most of my check glass is in a single drawer. It's just crazy, combination of everything. And I was thinking that I might want to separate it by color. And I'm probably going to do it separated by color within gemstone and separated it by color in check. But I thought that might be an interesting way to separate it. And might help me with designing. I don't know. It's just, in my spare time, right? But for instance, I was trying to make a design for a live sale recently, and I couldn't find exactly what I needed, even though I knew I had it. And it's like, I want that blue bead that I had put aside for myself like 6 months ago. I know it's in here somewhere, and I couldn't find it. So I need to take that giant drawer and segment it down. And so I'm kind of thinking that color might be the best way to do that. Anyway, I will see you very soon. The live sale starts at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific, right there at jwdlive.com. Before I let you go, I also want to put on my Jill Wiseman Designs hat. So jillwisemandesigns.com, and remind you that we have a 20% off the entire store sale going on for the Thanksgiving weekend. It will actually continue into next week. It ends Thursday night at midnight Central Time. And the only thing that is omitted from the 20% off sale is kits. And that's just because there's so much labor involved in the kits that we basically never discount those. We have them priced as low as we possibly can anyway. So jillwisemandesigns.com, 20% off, jwdlive.com. See you in an hour. All right. Bye, guys.